Hey guys, so I wanted to cover the editing checklist with you so you know exactly what I'm looking for as I'm grading your mechanics and your conventions. So first of all, definitely make sure all the words are spelled correctly because OneNote will underline them in a red squiggle if they aren't. So make sure you use the spell check that's available to you. The next line says capitalize the first word of every line. This is actually already done for you because the word that it's talking about is the start of the line, which in this case is who. So I've already capitalized all the who's. You'll definitely need to make sure that you capitalize your first name and the very first adjective that you use here. The rest, I've already capitalized them for you, so that one's pretty much done. The next thing it asks on the list is to use a comma to separate items in a list of 3 or more. If a line only has 2 ideas in it, you don't need a comma there. Next, it says use a conjunction, which is and or, between the final items in all of your lists, even if they just have 2. So the example says who likes pizza, comma, long walks, comma, and staying up late. This is a big one. The very next one says be certain your poem follows the order and number of ideas of the recipe. You should have the recipe handout with you, but if you don't, I also included it in the substitute lesson plan slide. So make sure you check that out and make sure the number of ideas matches the recipe. The next one says put a period at the end of line 15, not at the end of every line. Line 15 is literally just the word me, and you'll notice I already put it there. You don't actually have to add anything else to line 15. It's just the word me with that period, which again, I've already done for you. And then the last thing it says to do is write your full name and the date in the lower right-hand corner of your poem. So you'll do that here. So sign, name, here, and then put the date. So today's date is going to be August 22nd, 2018. If you have time, you may decorate the rest of the page in all this blank space. If you would like, you can do that by going up to the Insert tab and you can click on Online Pictures, or if you would like to draw with your finger, you may. We'll get those stylus out to you in a little bit, but unfortunately they're not quite ready today. And then if you'll see at the very bottom of the page, it does have a rubric down here. So this poem is going to be worth 30 points, and I give you how many points each writing trait are worth. Ideas are worth 15 points possible because there's 15 lines. Voice, does it sound like you? Does the poem capture your personality? Conventions, what I'm looking for here specifically are spelling. Did you add the commas in the right places? And did you add the conjunctions between the last 2 items of the list? And then finally is presentation. This is more, did you follow the correct order? Did you sign your name like I asked you to? Things of that nature. All right, guys. The assignment is officially due Friday, but I would like you to finish it today if at all possible. You don't have to worry about turning it in because it is in OneNote, so as soon as it's done, it's ready to be graded. And then any remaining time you have left in class, I would like you to work on your reading challenge. So take out that book. You may sit in one of the comfy rooms or comfy chairs around the rooms if you would like, as long as your substitute teacher is okay with that. And then I will see you tomorrow.